So the 113th game for the Famicom is Mighty Bomb Jack. Mighty Bomb Jack. This is actually one of my favorite games for the Nintendo. A lot of people don't like it. Dig Dug 2. I can sort of understand why they might not. But you know, once you start to like get a feel for the mechanics, it does feel it really is a shame that the movement isn't better, because it could be potentially a really fun game. I don't know, like I just don't understand why they had the same grid-based kind of movement to it. Like it seems like there's no reason why it couldn't have like more nuanced movement, like just pixel-based, you know? It seems like it would work. I could see like a remake of that game being like really, really good. Well, whatever. Hey, thanks for changing the title. All right, so Mighty Bomb Jack. Jen. Look, it's Mighty Bomb Jack!
Mighty Bomb Jack.
He's like Bomb Jack, but he's mighty. Why do you know this? I don't know. This game is notable for being one of the best episodes of... Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Guys, look, I've got a friend now. He's going to play Mighty Bomb. He's an owl.
Yeah.
And he's very wise.
It's Lord Alton.
Lord Alton. Yeah, he's going to play with me. Here, Lord Alton, you want to play?
Yeah.
All right. Sure, I'll play. I love Mighty Bomb Jack. What does this button do? What is it when I get the bombs? Whoa, what's this? There's a wall. Oh no, I jumped so high.
Holy crap, you do jump really high.
I'm flying. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, who put this wall here? Oh, there's a mummy. I saw that movie with Tom Cruise.
No, you didn't.
Oh, no, you're right. I didn't see that.
That was terrible. You saw the good one.
That was
with
fun,
Brendan
thanks.
Fraser.
That was really fun. Thanks, Lord Allington.
Yeah, exactly. He's owl royalty, you know.
Yeah, this game is pretty neat. Long Dizzle.
Long Dizzle.
Long Dizzle. I like him better than Short Dizzle.
Gotcha.
Yes, this is Mighty Bomb Jack. A classic for the Famicom. Jennifer, did you know that? So you can... Not only can you jump really high, but you can float. Look, and I can look how floaty I am. Huh? No.
Is that what's causing you to float?
Yes, it looks like a cape, but actually it's a big plastic bag on your back.
It looks like a big plastic bag.
And if you hold up, you can jump all the way to the top of the screen. So I'm collecting these mighty coins. They give me my mighty power. And so what that does is I can change colors, and if I change colors 3 times, it makes all the enemies die.
Oh.
And turn into coins, and I can collect them, which is good because enemies are really mean, and they want to kill you. But mighty coins are a finite resource, Jennifer, so be careful. And then each level ends in these bonus rooms, which are basically like they're basically the arcade version, which is called Bomb Jack, which was just a bunch of single screen rooms where you collect bombs just like this. So that's the way they included these in the game. Hey Lamarosi, hey guys, what's up? Oh, look at all the chat that I missed. Almost thought that was Totoro for a second. Stand on the chest to get them. That's correct. I was possessed by an owl, but I'm okay now. Yeah, he almost got me.
No,
Finally beat that samurai game. I did, Lamarosi. I did beat Nazo no Murasame Joe. Took took 7.5 hours. Oh yeah, I warped too. You know what? Well, whatever. Let's just keep going. I wasted a bunch of coins. I'll have to get them back later. Yeah. So alright. So there's so much to explain with this game. First of all, if you want to see a really good episode of Game Center CX, probably a lot of you guys know what that is. The TV show where the Japanese middle-aged man plays through games. This is probably... There's a live special version of this game, which is one of the best episodes ever. And watching that will help you learn a lot about the game, including the warp mechanic, which is pretty interesting. All right, we have to find some extra coins to replenish the ones I spent. So there's some coins over here in these chests we can get. Alright, so that bug enemy, I'm scared of him. Alright, I think we can get around him though. Right, so the mighty coin, those coins that have like Jack's face on them. Oh, by the way, I just found an invisible Sphinx to find this bonus room, which has a 1-up. The mighty coins. Those are what give you your. You can press the B button to change colors. The first level is there's three levels of like mighty power that you can have. The first one is blue, the second is orange, the third is green. Each time you press the button, you expend 1 coin to increase your mighty level, and you go up to 3. And what the different ones do is, the first level, the blue power, lets you unlock locked chests. The second one lets you unlock any chest by touching it from the side, which doesn't really sound that useful, but it actually is very useful. I'm playing the US version of this game. Is the Japanese version different? I think they're pretty similar. I don't know. I'm not familiar what the differences are between the versions. Wait, what game? What game, Lamorosi? You kind of cheated and played the Japanese version, which is easier? What are you talking about? Ninja Gaiden 3? Get the goddamn chests. Oh, I didn't... Oh, Adventures of Bayou Billy. Oh, okay, yeah. The Japanese version is a lot easier, yeah. It's still not an easy game, that's true. Alright, yeah. So yeah, also, with the mighty coins, you want to... Those are awesome because they let you turn all the enemies into coins, which can save you. Oh, you're right. I didn't finish explaining. The third level, upon changing into the third level, the green form, that turns all the enemies into coins. And also has the other powers of the other ones, so... Very useful, but you can only get 9 of those total. If you try to collect more than 9, you go to the treasure room. I should actually just show you what happens for fun. Here, that's the 9th coin. Now, watch what happens when I collect the 10th coin. Which, I think there's one around here somewhere. We'll have to probably use a coin to get one. Alright, now you have 9. There should be another one up here. You are greedy, go to the torture room. And then you go to the torture room, and it sucks. The torture room is the worst, because you have to jump 50 times to escape. See, that number there is counting down. While all these enemies try to kill you. And also, if you actually get escape, you will have lost all your mighty coins. So even if you escape, you're still in a terrible position. And in fact, if this ever happens, you basically should just reset your game, because it's basically over. Yeah, you don't want to ever lose all your mighty coins. Hey, Floxit, what's up? What are you talking about? Annabelle? What? So this game also has another interesting mechanic. Right, but anyway, yeah, you want to collect... You want to try to get your mighty coins up to... You want to keep them at 9 as long as possible. The first level has like a hidden one here you can get, so you can get a total of 7 here. And you definitely want to stock up on the mighty coins in the early levels where it's easy to get them, because later on it won't be so easy. You can't just always count on them being everywhere like they are in this first level. Yeah, so there's another very interesting mechanic with these treasure rooms. Alright, first of all, when you collect the first bomb, a bomb with a lit fuse appears. So if you always collect, and when you collect that, another lit fuse appears, and then another, so on. So there's a certain order you can collect these bombs in. I'm gonna try to collect them in order here. Doing that will basically give you a bunch of bonus points. But it's not easy. Even on the early levels, it's like not very easy to do. Uh-oh, we need to get that one. Try to not screw up. There's like a certain logic to it too. Alright, so we collected all the coins in order. All the bombs. That supposedly is supposed to make you get a bonus to your score. You've gotten 23 fire bombs. There, yeah, there it is. Special bonus 50,000. Gives you quite a large bonus to your score. If you care about your score. Hold on. I need to... Wow, you guys are chatting a lot. Hard to keep up with. You're in desperate need of food. You should probably eat something then. Oh yeah, let me show you this too. Okay, so there's this game is not very linear. Now certain areas have this sphinx. If you collect it, it opens secret doors, like this one. This one is actually the easiest one to get in the game. And this particular secret room is not particularly useful. All it really has of use is like a mighty coin. I'm just gonna go ahead and reset. But later in the game, there are secret rooms that are harder to find, but have much more important things in them. Let me just show you real quick. The game seems linear at first, but it's really not that linear as it seems. Here's a map of the game. So there's 17 levels. As you can see, it starts out pretty linear, but as you continue playing, there's like branching paths. There's places where you can find secret rooms that warp you ahead, and there's also like secret chambers and mazes that have like special items. And getting some of those special items will improve your ending. There's actually 4 endings to the game. To start out right now, we're just going to go ahead and get the easiest one to get to. It's actually a pretty interesting map too. Wait, let's just look at that again real quick. The cool thing about this map is that supposedly the game, I mean the plot of the game is that it takes place in a pyramid, and notice how the map actually is spatially accurate. The places where you go outside the pyramid are outdoor areas where you actually see yourself leaving. So they actually, like, when they made this map, they actually thought it through carefully and made it spatially accurate to what a pyramid would be, and the final levels are at the very top of the pyramid. Like, it actually goes up to the top. Like, it's actually a really cool like layout for the game, but you would never know that like playing the game, because the game has no in-game map. So it's a thing that probably like not many people realized when they were playing it. Yeah, it's a little like Metroid. It's not quite as non-linear as Metroid, because the game is in the form of like levels, but there's like a lot of warping. It seems linear at first, but like the more you learn about the game, the more linear it becomes. When you learn about like all the secret warps and secret passages and stuff, which the game has a lot of. Yeah, it's a really cool map, actually. This is one of those games that the more you learn about, like, at first it seems really simple, but the more you learn about it, like, the more you realize how good it is, actually. Alright, so this time we're going to do something a little different. Instead of collecting the lit fuse bombs in order, what we're going to do is we're going to leave the first lit fuse bomb for last. And we're going to collect every other bomb first. And when we do this, something good is going to happen. Alright, so we just did it. Now notice what happens when we go through the exit, and it loads the next level. You're still in the upper A's? Someday you'll play it. Alright, now see where we are? We're in the treasure room of level 2. We skipped level 2. So this game has, I guess you could call it warping. If you do that trick where you leave the first lit fuse bomb for last, you'll actually warp to the next treasure room. So if you keep doing this, you could skip all the normal levels and only do the treasure rooms, which in essence makes the game like playing the arcade game Bomb Jack. And it's sort of a way of shortcutting through the game. But there's also like a drawback to this warping method as well, because if you die at any point while trying to warp, you go back to the last normal level that you played through, which for us right now is level 1. So at a certain point, you kind of want to stop warping so that you can save your progress. In the Game Center CX live episode of this game, they labeled it warping and saving. Like, warping is where you intentionally warp to the next treasure room, and saving is where you save. You essentially create a checkpoint for yourself by not warping, and it actually ends up being a very cool mechanic in its own right. Can you please get a haircut? But no, you're right. I should actually. No, I probably will. Probably get it tomorrow, maybe. Upper AIDS? What are you talking about? I don't know. What am I talking about? I think I'm talking about Mighty Bomb Jack. Hey, Badger, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream, Badger. Yeah, so this level 3 is a level that I never want to warp past this level, because this level has the easiest 1-up to collect in the game. So there's a hidden chest here underneath this tree branch, and that opens up this secret room. It's the only way to get in here. And if you jump on these specific blocks, which I guess there's actually a couple of them. I guess there's those two. You can go down here and get this 1-up. Those chests have nothing useful though, so we're gonna ignore those. When I play this game, I always at least collect that 1-up. There's a bunch of 1-ups in the game. You can find a bunch of secret rooms with 1-ups and other power-ups. Some are more worth getting than others. Some are so much of a pain that they're maybe not worth getting. But that one is always worth getting because it's so easy. So we're going to warp past this room, and we're going to next go to, I don't know, I guess stage 5. Because that stage 5 has another 1-up we can try to get. And 1-ups are good. You don't necessarily get 1-ups from points in this game, which is unfortunate because it makes points kind of pointless. You want to see me play Booby Kids? Let's see Booby Kids. I saw that in an episode of Chronological. I think it's in the 20s. So we'll probably get to that. We'll get to that at some point. Probably be a little while, but you know, maybe in a couple months we'll get to that one. Whoa! Okay. Oh, we actually don't want to. We don't want to warp here, so I made sure to collect the lit fuse bomb before I left it for last, because we want to go to stage 5. What's the proper internal temperature to cook a roast to? I'm gonna say 9 million. 9 million is what I usually go for. Booby Kids, it doesn't sound streamable. Booby Kids is actually like kind of an interesting. It's not at all what you think it would be. It's like a weird puzzle game, I guess. Alright, so there's another secret here. There's another secret sphinx we can uncover, but this one's a little bit more hidden. And also a little bit trickier to get, because this mummy likes to spawn right next to that. There's an invisible chest here. There's the sphinx that'll open up that door. Before we get that, we're going to open up this chest at level 3 and collect that special coin. There's a special coin there. And you have to be level 3 to open it. And that's convenient because this door right here can only be that door normally stays locked, but if you're level 3 and you're green, you can actually, it's the only way to actually go in this door. And going in here takes us to this treasure room, and we can get another 1-up. So that's good. I'm gonna use, well, I guess I don't really need to use a coin to get out of this room, so I won't bother. Alright, we're back at 9 mighty coins now. I collected a couple when I came out. And that means I want to be very careful to not collect any more mighty coins, because, remember, if we collect 10 mighty coins, we go to the torture room. You kind of always want to cut it close with the mighty coins. You always want to have exactly the maximum amount and not one more. You have to remember, when you're at the maximum, to not collect any more, because otherwise, you'll be fucked. this isn't a game, damn it, this is your life. I don't know. I'm not, look up the recipe, Skittles. Booby Kids is July 87 on Famicom. Yeah, so we'll get to it, like, we'll probably get to it within a few months, maybe? Depending on, like, whether I do this, depending on, like, whether I keep getting, whether I get interrupted by, like, other games, or, like, how heavily do I keep doing Fliptendo, because at some point I'm probably gonna take some breaks to play some other games. Alright, there's another treasure room up there, but we don't really need it right now, because we're just trying to beat the game with the normal ending. Whoops. I wanted to warp, but I accidentally ended up collecting the bomb with the lit fuse early, so I fucked that up. Oh well. Booby Kids is like actually, it's kind of like a Bomberman clone from what I saw. Or it's like or it's got Bomberman elements or something. It looked pretty weird. I've never played it, of course. Alright, this stage has no value to us. We don't need any more Mighty Coins. One thing that's kind of weird about this game, like, there's a lot of stuff you can do and, like, treasure you can get, where the only purpose is just points. It's still got, like, kind of that arcade-style thing of, like, you know, even though it has all these endings and stuff, and it has a finite conclusion, the game is still largely about collecting points for some reason. Which is pretty weird because, yeah, I mean, the game... The game has, like, a set goal, and normally... But, like, there's a lot of items in this game, like, all the bombs you can collect within the levels. There's, like, bonuses, and, there's treasures that just have treasure bags in them, and, other treasures you can find, and the only purpose of a lot of this stuff is just for points. Which, fuck. That was not how I meant to jump. Which is really weird. Like, for example, see these bombs in the normal level here? You can collect. The only purpose of collecting those bombs is for points. There's no other purpose. In fact, if you collect them all in the correct order, like the treasure rooms, all the bombs in all the normal levels have an order to them. And if you collect them all in the right order, you get like a special point bonus. But there's really no reason to do that. You don't even really get one-ups from points, I don't think. I don't think you do. So it's weird. It's weird that that scoring points is such a big thing in this game, even though there's not like a lot of reason to do it. Waiting for Punch-Out. Oh, don't worry, it won't be a Persona 5 for 8 months break. To be fair, I did play other games while I was playing that, just pointing out. Oops, I messed up the warping in this level. Oh well. I want to try to collect those coins because, especially if... No. Oh, fuck. Damn it! That sucks. Punch-Out is horrible in emulation. It is really tough in emulation. Normally, I think that input lag is really exaggerated how much that affects you, but in Punch-Out, that might actually really affect you. Like, it feels really hard to play Punch-Out in emulation. I guess that must be the reason why. It could also just be that I suck at it, but... One of these days I want... I've never actually beaten Punch-Out, legit. One of these days I want to. May I drop by and watch Live a Live? I will try to if I can, yeah. Fuck. I wanted to get in there. Oh well, we should be fine. No more stupid deaths. If possible, whenever you collect the P, you want to try to collect all the coins of the enemies, because when you collect the coins, it forces them to respawn as mummies. And when they respawn as mummies, it takes them a second before they turn into like the dangerous monsters, which you have to look out for. Alright, we're gonna keep warping as long as we can here. I think we'll warp up to like level 9. hopefully we won't die. If we die, the more you try to warp... Oh, crap, I messed it up again. Fuck, and I missed that coin too. Oh well, it's fine. The more you warp, the riskier it is, because the farther you'll go back if you die. But it also lets you play through the game faster, because you get to skip levels. Okay. Well, the problem is, Skills, that I have to... Pretty soon I've got to go out. And I'll probably be out for a couple hours. When I get back, though... I will. Yeah, I can't... Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to, like, play faster, because... I can't play this game. I really shouldn't play this for, like, more than another hour. Might even have to, like, continue this playthrough next time. But if I just play good and don't die, then we shouldn't have to do that. So this is one of the outside levels. We're outside of the pyramid right now. Remember from the map how there were certain places, certain levels that went outside the actual map? This is one of them. And we're getting to the point of the game now where... it just becomes really not worth it to try to, like, collect treasure chests on the normal... Oh, an extra life! Yeah, every once in a while, like, almost randomly, it seems, those E-coins will spawn in the treasure rooms, and those are a free extra life, so... Definitely want to get those if you can. You excited about it? Yeah, it's one of those games, Live, that I've always wanted to try. So I think we're on level 10 right now. There's 17 levels total. So we're doing pretty good. We could be doing better. We lost some lives that we really should not have lost, but we can certainly still make it with what we have. If we're careful. I'm gonna try to be careful. A poll as to which character to start with. It's a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna try to warp past this room. So we gotta collect that lit fuse bomb last up there. Okay. But these enemies are a little bit crazy. Okay, I need to get that P. Oh, whoa! Okay. Oh, I fucked it. Damn it. I fucked it up again. I collected the wrong bomb. Now we have to play through the next level. Oh well. At least it saves by checkpoint that way. It just makes the game take longer. Way too advanced for you. Oh, so this is level 11. A funny thing about this level, this door opens up right here. This is actually like a backwards warp. If you go through this door, you'll be sent back to stage 6. I think that's one of the only places in the game where that does that. So you definitely don't want to take that door. It's a bad door. Oh, I can actually get a 1-up. It's possible to get a 1-up in this place if you collect all these bombs in order, the right order. Oh, I already messed it up. Never mind. Maybe I'll try to show it later. If you collect all these bombs in the right order, you can actually get access to a 1-up place. But it's really difficult to do. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna go for the exit. Yeah, Live a Lives does seem very similar to Saga. I noticed that. I've never played through I played a little bit of Saga Frontier. I'm only like very slightly familiar with those games. But I know that they have like some weird and cool game design concepts. Like life points. Oh! Fucking mummy. Oh, he is being a pain. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Wow. That mummy right there is being that mummy, this particular one right here that appears in front of that door. He's almost like a guardian of that door. He can be such a huge pain. I warped past that room. So you're going to warp directly to round 13. I'm going to do some warping now. I'm going to try. But these treasure rooms are where the game starts to get really tough. This one I'm going to save because you shouldn't even... This is probably the toughest treasure room in the game. Very easy to die in there. See? And now I go back to level 12. Of course, when I try to warp, I die immediately. I should have probably used my coins in there. Oh well. That's close. We'll try it again, though. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Never mind. You can continue your off-stream startup of Dark Cloud. Oh, nice. I've never played that game either. That game looks cool. Alright. This room is the worst. Crap. I forgot that you can't use mighty coins inside the treasure rooms. Oh, there goes my lives. We have a couple left, though. Whoa! That was close. Whoa! Fucker! Get that. Get that pea. No! Oh! Ooh, that's close. I always try to collect all the coins, even if I don't need to, because occasionally that can cause an extra life to spawn. The thing about this game is that it's just really... The movement in this game is just really fun. Like, it's just really fun to control your character in this game. Oh, I got easy enemies. That's lucky. We'll just wipe them all out. Oh no, I can't get that one. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That bird is not too hard to dodge. Dungeon crawler with town building mechanics. Are you talking about... Oh, really? Dark Cloud is? You mean there's other games like that besides ActRaiser and Soul Blazer? Didn't even know it had town building mechanics. I've seen that game before. I've just I don't really know that much about it, but it looks pretty cool. Just another game that, you know, it's on my bucket list to play someday, if I ever get the chance. But until then, I'll just keep playing Famicom games. It's okay. Nice. Okay, that's good. Alright, we warped past that room. I'm gonna try to warp past the next one too. We'll take the risk. Take a little bit of a risk. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Alright, one more treasure room. We've almost beat the game. If we can get to the final level, essentially, we've won. It's hard to screw up the final level. And we don't have to worry about warping or saving here, because it no longer matters in this stage. Whoa, that mummy fell like right through the fucking floor. I hate it when they do that. Alright. Alright, we got it. We got this. Alright. So we basically won the game now. If you can make it this far. But Because that's why we were saving mighty coins for this level. This is the final level, and you have to know some secrets to get through this level. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use 3 mighty coins right now to just get rid of those guys. And we're going to get this Sphinx really fast. Alright, you got it. Next, that Sphinx opens this door. Otherwise, this is just a closed room and there's no way out. So that finding that Sphinx is mandatory. Secondly, I'm going to go in here. Spam mighty coins again. Because if we don't do that, there's an enemy that will appear out of one of those chests and be very, very dangerous. Now finding that Sphinx from that room opens up this door in the top. And this is the King's Room. This is the final room of the game. What we have to do here, we'll just go ahead and use another mighty coin to get rid of the enemies. Just keep them from spawning. The block I'm standing on, you have to jump on 3 times. Let me do that. Just one more mighty coin. I got plenty of mighty coins, so we can just keep despawning the enemies as much as we want. And that makes, you know, that's if you get to this last level with tons of mighty coins and you know what to do, it's kind of hard to lose. So that's the ending. This is the normal ending of Mighty Bomb Jack. The curse of Beelzebub has been solved, and peace has again come to the world. But the game actually has 4 endings, so there's 2 secret items, crystal balls. If you collect one of them, you can rescue the queen also, and that gives you a second ending. If you get 2 crystal balls, you can also rescue the princess and get the third ending. And if you get the 2 crystal balls plus 5 of those secret S coins, you can get the best ending in the game. So now let's try to get the best ending, which I have not ever done on stream before. So, but I think I can do it. I feel pretty confident. So now we're going to take a little bit of a different path through the game. And we're going to try to get all the secrets. If you just want to play through the game normally, and if you just want to beat it, probably the best strategy is to just warp as much as possible. And get through the game quick. And stop at levels where you can, like, actually get extra lives, maybe. Like 3 and 5 are good levels to stop at. And if you're gonna play this game, this is one of those games, kind of like Atlantis No Nazo, that I think you really should, if you're gonna play this game, you should use a guide. It's not even so much, like, the game is perfectly playable without a guide, but there's just so many, like, hidden tricks and secrets, and some of them actually just make the game a lot more fun, so I think that this is just one of those games that the more you know about it, and like stuff like having the map and understanding the warp mechanic, the more you know about it, the more fun it is. So definitely use a guide if you try to play this game. At least look at the map, because the map is really cool. And it reveals like how clever the level design is. Okay, Lamorosi, enjoy your food. Is it gonna be lamb on a roast? Didn't somebody... No, it was Skittles. Skittles said that they were... Skittles, didn't you say you were gonna, like, roast some lamb? That's funny, you know, my birthday... as you guys know, my birthday is coming up in a week. It's the 9th. And, we're actually planning to have roast lamb. It's gonna be my birthday dinner. So maybe... Are you copying me? Uh-oh. These enemies... A lot of enemies spawned. That's okay, we can get around them. Of course, no matter what we do, we always want to get the extra life from level 3, because why have 3 lives when you can have 4? Alright, we're gonna warp past level 4, because level 4 is dumb. Never had lamb. Lamb is really good. You should definitely do yourself a favor and get some lamb. You're not cooking anything, you're just curious about internal meat temperatures? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. That's what I thought, Skittles. I just, you know, I don't know. I was just being a fool, I guess. All right, and we're gonna save in this room. We're gonna not warp because level 5 has some important stuff we need to get if we want to get the best ending. No lamb, no avocados. Nachos is a sheltered life. Man, avocados are so good. Maybe you should like make lamb and then put avocado on it. Right, Jen? Doesn't that sound like a good idea?
Sounds like a terrible idea.
I agree. It sounds great.
That's not at all what I said. Why do you lie?
I'm not lying. I just hear things differently than you do. Look, Jen, I'm gonna get the secret chest, and I'm gonna open the secret door right after I get the secret coin with my mighty power. Are you impressed? I just got... See? I became green because I'm at my full max mighty power mode. Now I can go through the mighty door. I sure am mighty. Alright. There's another one up here. One-ups are good. I recommend them. Alright. Those enemies are kind of... They were cramping my style, so... Just gonna get rid of them. Yeah, haven't you ever had... Like, how could you not have ever had lamb nachos? Haven't you ever, like, tried a gyro? How could you not have ever had a gyro? If you've had a gyro, like, by default, you've probably had lamb. Oh, I forgot the coin... Crap, I forgot the coins that were down there. I should really get those. Really get the... Alright, we're back at 9 coins now. I always want to try to be at 9 coins, if possible. What are you making? Spaghetti?
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, hey, Kodiak Rampage, what's up? I'll show you internal meat temperatures. Lamb... Oh. We actually just had lamb kebabs a couple days ago. We went to this, like, dumpling house, which had really good dumplings. It was like for Jen's birthday dinner. And they also had lamb kebabs, which we ordered, and they were amazing. They were covered in like these chili stuff. What's a gyro? It's kind of like a Mediterranean taco, but like filled with lamb and like with like vegetables, so usually like lettuce and tomatoes and onions, and then topped with like this kind of yogurt-based sauce. It's really good. Gyros are really good, and you should try one. I'm sure you'd probably like it. And also, they're usually by default served with lamb. Okay, so now, instead of going through this door, now we have one more item to get. We have one more secret door to find. We've got to open up this this totem pole here. There's a secret treasure chest down there, and we have to get that because that is another sphinx. I want to do it carefully. So in this game, the enemies are constantly spawning, but if you scroll them off the screen, they despawn, and that's extremely useful mechanic that you need to make a lot of use of. Oh, crap, I messed it up. That sucks. I messed it up. Okay. Well, I missed getting that coin. Well, that's... You know what? There's another coin we can get instead, so... It's not the end of the world. Let's get the one in level 11 instead. Whoops. Fuck. And we can try to get that weird one-up that's in that level, too. Gyros are one of your favorite things? What's up? Yeah, those lamb kebabs were amazing. Yeah, it was called... Let's see, what is it called again? I forget. It's got, like, a Chinese name. But it's... we went to Chinatown in Chicago. And it was, like, some dumpling house. Really good food. Really good dumplings. And the lamb skewers were awesome. Also, the spaghetti we had was also really good. That's something that we cooked a few days ago. Just there's like leftovers. All right. There's nothing useful for us in level 6, so we're just gonna like speed through here. We have no reason to be here. I always mess up the warp in level 5. It's like awkward to get it because of the way the bombs are placed. We don't want to collect that mighty coin, so we'll go to the torch room. That will be bad. Alright, so this room we need to save here because we have to go to level 7. Yogurt cucumber. You gotta try it, Nachos. It's really good. Hey, Late Night Retro. What's up? Hey, welcome. We have a gyro place here. They shave the... Oh, yeah. That's like... There's a name for that. That's the doner kebab. Oh, that's really good. You ever tried doner kebab? That's like where they have the giant spinning meat, like on a spinning thing, and they like shave it off. And I guess they can make gyros or whatever out of it. Yeah, but that's really good. Alright. Our next objective is level 7 here. This level has one of the secret areas that has the first crystal ball. So we're gonna get that real quick. But, okay, so here's the secret. Now, notice anything funny about this room? Look at these bombs. How would you ever collect these? It's impossible. You can't get this without dying, right? Maybe that's a clue. Yep, in fact, this fire here is, you can actually, it's a secret fire that changes into, normally touching fire kills you, but not that particular fire square. But it's cool how they actually like use the bombs to like, almost like how a Mario Maker, like modern Mario Maker levels, they use coins to show secrets. Alright, we're gonna change into Mighty form here so that we can get this secret coin. There's another secret coin that we need. Now we have 2. Normally I should have 3, but I fucked up that one and we can only have... We'll have to get an extra one. We need to Alright, so we're right now in some kind of like secret treasure room. These... You can tell because of like the Egyptian music that's playing now. These rooms are very dangerous because the enemies in here spawn a lot faster than the enemies in normal levels. Like, they're spawning as if I'm in level 16 already. So you have to be very careful here. Uh-oh. Like, that guy's just almost killed me. Yeah, the enemies can be very... You want to just get the hell out of these rooms as fast as you can. Where is Twitch HQ? How was that YY World game? I like both the YY World games. I think they're both really cool games. The first one is kind of like a Goonies 2-ish kind of exploration platformer. It's got some parts that are like a little bit awkward and weird, and you might almost need a guide to figure it out, but it's still a pretty cool game. It's got great music, and it's cool that it has like different Konami characters in it. Like Simon Belmont is in it, and when you play as Simon Belmont, you get to hear the Castlevania theme. Oh crap, I missed a coin. You know what? Let's try to get that coin. Because we're 1 short of the maximum. There, it's right there, okay. I'll just despawn those guys real quick. Alright. Now, this room here, to find the exit to the crystal ball, notice how I'm standing on thin air. That's an invisible treasure chest, and there's the Sphinx. To go to the first crystal ball room. Uh-oh, don't kill me, mommy. Alright. And here it is, the first crystal ball room. And it's important to build up your mighty coins because we have to spam 3 here to like get out of this room safely. Because it's very cramped in there, and the enemies appear very quickly in those treasure rooms. So you gotta be fast, and preferably you want to have mighty coins. Yeah, the second YY World game is more of like a straightforward, just action game. But it's also really cool. But yeah, like the first one, they have like all these Konami characters, and you play as like Simon Belmont, Mikey from the Goonies, Goemon. And when you play as them, you get to hear their theme music in the background, so it's pretty neat. Okay, I have 7 coins, so I need to get 2 more to get back to... There's one I can get up here. It's a little dangerous, though. You know what? I'll just get it later. Okay, whatever. Let's see. We have... Alright. Now, right here, in this secret room, which you get to by... It's another one of those mighty doors, so you have to be at level green to actually get in here. Okay, I need to not die here. These skulls. That was a little close. There's actually a secret mighty coin we can get here, but it might be too dangerous to try to get it. I don't know. Oh, we got it. And there's another one in that chest that's also kind of dangerous. But I'm gonna go for it. Oh! No, I'm not. Fuck. Fuck that. No! Oh, fucker. God damn it. You know what? I gotta get out of here. It's not good in here. It's dangerous. These mummies are just trying to spawn on top of me. One nice thing, though, about this game... yeah, it is really mean with the spawning, and sometimes the mummies will practically spawn on top of you. But one nice thing is, when the mummies spawn in, you have about a second of invincibility from them. So the game was actually at least thoughtfully designed in that way. So that it's not too cheap. Even though the enemies can be very, very cheap. Alright, we've got to get those coins. We've got to build back up to 9. There's a secret one here we can get. Oh, a P. That's really good. I want to get that. That'll get rid of all the enemies for a second. Give us some breathing room. Yeah, it's like random. Occasionally a chest will give you this random P thing, and it's the same effect as using 3 coins. So it's very, very nice when that happens. Goonies theme music. I know. I love. Oh man. Well, I mean, that Cyndi Lauper song from the actual movie Goonies is great, and the 8-bit version of it is great too. I love that, man. The movie Goonies. I still love that movie. Still one of my favorite movies. All right, crap. I messed up the. I wanted to warp past this room, but oh well. I guess I messed it up. Uh-oh. No! Oh. Ooh, that guy. I thought I collected the coin, but then I didn't. Fuck. It's good enough for me. I see what she did there. Yeah, that was unfortunate. At least we don't get back too far, though. Yeah, I mean... That's why we collect the 1-ups in the first place, because we expect at least 1 or 2 deaths like that to happen. Hopefully not more than 1 or 2. We can afford 5. We can afford 5 deaths. Alright, I'm gonna try to actually warp past this room this time. Oh, I don't even need to collect that. I'm just gonna go straight for the door. Alright, we warped past that room. Going straight to the treasure room of room 11. And here we need to save. Because there's something in... level 12 has the other crystal ball, and it's very important that we get that to get the best ending. What? Fuck. Okay, that went well. It reminds you of Sadistic Bubble Bobble. I don't know. I guess the music and the cute sort of like look of it. As far as gameplay though, it's not really like Bubble Bobble at all. Like the platform is very, very like you have a lot of control over your character. You jump really high. You're like, but you don't have really any power to attack. Whereas Bubble Bobble is all about just spamming your bubbles. So I think the games are very different from each other actually, But I guess the cute sort of presentation of it is sort of similar. Okay, so... Uh-oh. Fuck. I was too slow there. I was too slow. Alright, so... In this room, there is a certain invisible treasure chest, which will unlock the second secret area that has the second secret crystal ball, which is right here, that block. But the mummies really want to stop you from getting it, so you have to very aggressively despawn them. I guess we can... Fuck. Oh, they're kind of crowding me. Okay. Hopefully we can get in here safely. And this is the second secret area. It's a giant, giant maze. It's a giant maze. Let's look at the... let's look at that map again. Yeah, so we're like right in here right now. This giant blue maze here. See how it's pretty huge compared to the rest of the game. And I mean, most people would never find this. So this is a dangerous area because if you die at any point here, you go back to the beginning of the entire stage. That can be good because once you collect the crystal ball, you get to keep it even if you die, so a death warp is not the worst thing in the world. But if you die before you get the crystal ball, there's a particular... You have to spend a lot of mighty coins to get the Sphinx, which unlocks that door. And if you die after using those coins, but before getting the crystal ball, you're kind of fucked. Wait, this is the wrong way. Oh, man. Fuck. Sorry, I went the wrong way. I got confused. I think we wanted to go down from here. So I'm gonna try very hard to like not have that happen, because that would be... We'd have to almost start the entire run over, probably. Necronomicon for the Saturn. Another satanic pinball game. Oh, you've been playing a lot of Devil Crush, right? Oh, that's right. I remember now. I've never actually played Devil Crush. Okay, here we are. This is the Sphinx room. This room is very dangerous. And we really, really don't want to die here. If we die here, it's very, very bad. So let's just all hope that I don't die. I'm gonna spam coins if I have to. Yeah, this is really weird. There's like a whole line of invisible chests here in the left wall, and we have to open all of them. The Sphinx is in the very bottom. Alright, I'm gonna use one more coin for safety, because I really don't want to die. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Okay, right now we really, really need to not die now. If we die, because we've used a bunch of mighty coins to get that Sphinx. So if we die right now, it's extremely bad. But as long as we're careful, we shouldn't die. You just have to be careful because occasionally those mummies can kind of spawn right in front of you. You just need to be aware. I mean, there's plenty of time to react if you're paying attention. But if you're snoozing for even a second, you could find yourself dead real quick. Like right here, they like to do it right here. In this room. They love to spawn right in front of you here. Alright. Alright, we made it. Now we need to not die before we collect this. Let's see. There's a coin in here. Let's get that. Which blocks is it again? Hold on a second. Let me think. Way far from Bubble Bobble. Nah, it's not a shit comparison. No, I mean I get why, because it's like there's a lot of like one screen rooms, and it is based on a game called Bomb Jack, which is all like one screen rooms. So it's just collecting stuff to move on, and just the general kind of cutesy kind of vibe of the game is a little bit like Bubble Bubble. The music as well. So I do get the comparison. One of these days I will try Devil's Crush. That looks like a cool game. I'm not usually into pinball games, but I understand that's one of the cool... Okay, I think it's the blocks on the right side. But we want to get these coins, so these enemies have to... It'll make the enemies like take a couple extra seconds to respawn. Oh! That guy was just about to land on me. That would have been bad. Oh, I can't get the... Fuck. Alright, one more time. And there's a couple extra mighty coins we can get here to replenish, and we're gonna do it one more time for safety, because I really don't want to die. I prefer to not die. Alright, now on our way out of here... Now that we've got that... Fuck it, I didn't need to do that. I was just about to say, now that we've got that crystal ball, it's kind of okay to die, because if we do die, we get to keep the crystal ball on our way out, so it works like a death warp. It saves us a little bit of time. I would have preferred to not die, though, because running out of lives is a concern. We only have 2 left now. So we need to be extra careful. But we are close. If we can just get... Now all we have to do is get through the remaining treasure rooms. If we can... As you saw the last time I played through, I did die a whole bunch. I think I died like 3 times in room 13, so we need to not have that happen again. That sucks. I thought I could get over that fireball. I was wrong. Oh well. I also need to think about collecting more mighty coins. There's one over there I could get. I'm gonna go for that one over here. Because I'm low on mighty coins too. Uh-oh, make it. Yeah, there's one here. Look at all those enemies. Don't do it! Oh, you fucking mummy. Ah, okay, we made it. Alright, this is my last life. That really sucks. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and save here. Actually, there is another extra life I can collect, but it'll cost me coins. I don't know if I want to do it. Oh, an extra life! Awesome. I just got a free extra life. That helps a lot. Okay. Try the Mega Drive version, not the TG16. Oh, really? No continues. I see. Alright, well anyway, I need to just focus on the game now, so I'm just gonna ignore chat for a second. Sorry. Because I really need to not die. I really need to not die. There's an extra life in this stage. Should I go for it? But I only have 7 coins. I'm already too short. And it'll cost me a whole bunch of coins trying to go for that. I think it's probably a mistake. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that extra life, I think. Unless I get like a really lucky P from the treasure chest. Then I might go for it. You gotta be really careful here. The mummies spawn on the clouds where you might want to land. Of course, your jumping power is so good that you don't even really have to land on all the clouds. You can ignore a lot of them. Alright, right here. Whoa, there's a mighty coin. I want to get that, but fuck, you know what? It's not worth it. I need to replenish them, but I don't want to die doing it. Alright. Alright, this is the most dangerous treasure room in the game. Hopefully I get lucky here and get good enemies. Oh, I got the P early. Oh, okay, that's really nice. Nice, okay, good. We should be okay now. That was actually pretty lucky for us. Pretty lucky. It's random how soon that P appears. No continues? What, in this game? No. No, there's no continues in this game, of course not. So, if we do run out of lives, we will have to start all over. So it'd be preferable. Oh, that's bad. I was almost trapped by that mummy. Okay, I need to move faster. Oh, those fuck. Wow, did you see how they tried to trap me there? That was almost really bad. It's almost really bad. Okay. There's a free coin I can get right here. It's basically free. And there's another coin down there, but that area is a death trap. So I think I'm gonna be fine with 8, I think. It's just a fun casual adventure. I don't like fun casual adventures. I like intense adventures like this. It's one reason why I like this game so much. And in general, I like games that have limited continues. But that's just me. Oh! Okay. Need to be very delicate in this room. Where's my P? There it is, okay. Get it! That was not the P. I was supposed to touch the P, not the fireball. Fuck. Well, at least I can get that mighty coin again and be back to 9, but now I need to not screw up. Well, cutting it close. Cutting it close, unfortunately. Oh, that's bad. I need to despawn all those enemies. Oh, that's also bad. Just gonna keep despawning them until it works out in my favor. There we go. He spawned just a little bit later that time. Alright, man. Okay, I need to not die. It's so easy to die in these rooms, too. It's so easy to die. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't even need the P. Yes, alright, made it past that one. There's just 2 more treasure rooms. Just 2 more. Just 2 more. If we can just do those without any mistakes, then we basically have won. If we can. If we can. Maybe we'll get a lucky extra life here. That would be nice. Oh, I need that. Which way do I want to go? To the left, I think. I was wrong. Okay, well, start over. Oh, I was hoping that... Damn, that was a good run. I do love this game. Man. We were so close. I just needed to not die there and in the next treasure room, and we would have had it. But we died a little bit... We made some mistakes early on. It really cost us. We should have had a lot more lives at that point. Oh well. We'll try again. I want to show you guys the best ending. You know why? Because you guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. Alright? You guys are better than just, like, any old ending, alright? You deserve better than that. You know, some streamers would be satisfied with that. Not me. I'm gonna show you the best ending. Because you're worth it. Alright. So we gotta do all that stuff again. First of all, we're gonna get an extra life on level 3. Maybe I should... Nah, yeah, I mean... Maybe I should have tried to go for that extra life in level 12, but I probably would have just died trying to get that. Yeah, go the extra mile. The extra jack. There's a weird spin-off of this game, like an indie game called Mighty Jill-Off, also, which plays a lot like this game, but it's completely linear, and it has like this weird, like S&M kind of theme to it. But it's actually pretty cool for an indie game, so worth checking out. Mighty Jill-Off. Yeah, I like the music in that game. S&N. Yes, that's what I meant. You have my attention. Well, yeah, it's called Mighty Jill-Off. You can check out a video on YouTube. It's basically like this game. Okay, it's the same mechanics as this game, except you're just going up a tower. And, there's just like... It's basically kind of similar in design to other hardcore platformers. There's like a lot of spikes everywhere. They turn it into one of those like kind of like spikes everywhere, careful jumping platformers, but there's like checkpoints every 3 feet. So, not really my... It's a style of game I don't really like that much, but this is one of the better ones, I will say. I think it's pretty well done for what it is. So it's worth checking out. It's gonna go right over that guy. Fuck, I almost ran right into him. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, this should take us to level 5. We have 4 lives. We're gonna get a 5th one here, and we're gonna get those first 2. You know what? I also forgot to get the... Oh, you know what? Yeah. I just realized. I forgot to get the 5th special coin in that last playthrough, so we wouldn't have even got the best ending. We wouldn't have got the best ending, even if I had made it. So it's just as well that I died. I fucked up. I forgot to get... Because I missed one of the special coins. I said I was going to go back and get another one, but I never did. Oh well. We'll make sure to not make that mistake this time. There's the first special coin out of the 5 we need. That's 1 of 5. Here's an extra life. We will certainly take that. As you can see, we're certainly going to need all the lives we can get. I'm going to transform green to kill those fuckers. Because I don't want to take as few chances in this game as you can. This game is all about, like, knowing how to use your mighty coins, like, the smartest way possible. And one interesting thing you can do, so the way the mighty power works is, you press the B button once, you use a coin, you turn blue. You press it again, you use a coin, you turn orange. You press it a 3rd time, you turn green. Okay? Oh fuck, I forgot the coins down there. So what you can do is, upon using it the third time, you despawn all the enemies. You turn them into coins, which is awesome. And then you'll gradually turn your colors will gradually go back to orange and then blue. So when you turn back to orange, you have a certain amount of time where you can still go back to green again. So you can, in essence, you can combo your coins. After the 3 coins, you can, for every coin you spend after that, you can just keep despawning the enemies over and over, and you kind of chain your despawns. Oh, fuck, I almost died. Maybe I should stop talking. Fuck. I want to explain things. So it's interesting, you can kind of, if you plan out when you're going to use your coins, you can kind of chain them together, so you just keep these, so if there's like a really tough area you know you need to go through. And this door right here sucks, because this secret door, when you spawn on top of it, you have to be holding to the left. If you're not holding to the left, you'll go down through the door again, and it'll lock, and you can't get back in. And that's actually what happened to me last time. Alright, there's a second special coin in there. So we just got 2. We now have 2 out of the 5 secret coins that we need to get the best ending. And there's a couple of mighty coins here that we can get that are pretty simple. Oh, it gave me the power up too. This, nice. Didn't need it. What is some of the fuses light? All right. It's because I'll explain why. In the normal level rooms, there's those bombs. Collecting those gets you points if you collect them in a certain order, which I guess the lit fuses. I don't think the fuses light in the normal rooms, but if you collect them in a certain order, you get basically like an explosion sound effect happens, and you get like bonus points. In the treasure rooms, the fuses light to show you the correct order, and if you collect these in the right order, you get like a big bonus. So that's why they light, but it's actually better to do it the opposite way, to leave the first lit fuse bomb for last, and then that is the way in which you warp to past the next level. So I'm going to try to leave that lit fuse bomb there. I'm going to try to leave that for last so that I can warp past level 6, because level 6 is basically useless for us. And I tried to I should have been able to get out of that, but I fucked it up. Oh well. It's just one mistake. I just need to not make too many more. That's why we collect the extra lives, so that we have extra chances. Alright, I'm gonna do it this time. This room is not that hard. Let me just fucking focus and stop talking for a second. There we go. That's more like it. Alright. Now, because I've warped past level 6, I'm gonna go straight to room 6's treasure room. The more I warp in a row, the more I have to be careful, because if I die while warping, I will go back to the last proper level I was in, which is level 5, and I'll have to do all these treasure rooms over again, and that's bad. But we don't need to warp. We want to go to level 7, so I'm gonna save here. So, and then once we get there, we'll have a new checkpoint in level 7, so we don't have to worry about dying. I mean, we still really don't want to die, but we'll have to worry a little bit less. I mean, dying is bad no matter what in this game because of the limited lives, but you certainly don't want to die if your checkpoint is like really far back, obviously. Alright. Level 7. This is the first of the secret crystal levels. We're gonna go into the secret crystal section. And we gotta be careful in there because it's pretty dangerous. Alright. The secret's over here, where the bombs are pointing. There's hidden sphinx. Get that fast. And that opens the secret door here. The nice thing also about this secret path, not only do you get the crystal, but if you take the crystal path, it warps you past 3 levels. So it's actually really nice. Alright. Transform for safety there, and because we need to collect this 3rd secret coin. You have to be green to pick up those coins. If you're not green, you will just fall straight through the secret coin without collecting it. So, and that would be bad. So, you have to really plan. Oh crap! I I think I would have died there. I had to spam some extra coins to survive there. Now we gotta try to find a place where we can replenish them. Unfortunately, that's gonna cause us problems later, but it's better than dying. Fuck, man. Yeah, those enemies, I was in a really dire situation there. Maybe we could have escaped that if we'd gone, like... But I just didn't want to take any chances. Fuck. Which one is it again? The one on the left, right? I think so. I could have maybe saved coins in this room and done it without the coins, but I'd still rather not take the risk. I prefer to just not die. We just have to make sure that we... Okay, let's see. There's a coin here. Now we're back at 5. We need to get back to 9 coins soon. Let's see, where can we get some coins? We can get some... Well, it's hard to collect coins here. We gotta spend more. I need to collect that one fast. Oh, fuck. Okay. Damn it. You know what happened there? I turned blue just as I was about to press the button, so I ended up spending an extra coin. And now we're down to 4 coins. So... It's not too good. Normally we'd have a lot more coins than this. Whoa, fucker. Alright. The special coin is there. We needed to be green to collect that. That's why I was being careful to not jump. Your mighty power goes down. It's actually not based on a timer. It's based on the jump. So when you're on your green form, 5 jump, pressing the A button 5 times will put you back to orange again. Fuck. You know what? Let's just leave. There's a mighty coin there, but too dangerous. In the orange form, pressing the A button 10 times makes you blue again, and in the blue form, pressing it 20 times makes you orange again. Alright. We only have 5 mighty... We have a low amount of mighty coins. We've got to find... There are coins that we can find in this level, but they're kind of dangerous to collect. But we're going to have to go for it. We're going to have to go for... Oh, okay. We got to just be careful. We got to be very careful collecting these. If we do die, the coins will respawn. So at least... It's not the end of the world if we die, but... Every life is precious, so let's try to not die. Oh, a P. That's very good. Okay, that gives us some extra breathing room. A little bit of extra breathing room is nice. Let's see. I think there's mighty coins in these chests, too. I don't remember which ones, though. Oh, it wasn't that. Fuck. It wasn't that one. Crap. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay. I think that's one, and, this one? No, that's a Sphinx. Uh-oh. Whoa! Oh, that's dangerous. Okay, let's... There's one in here, I think. I think there's one in here. I'm gonna just turn orange and check all the chests. I don't remember which one it is. Oh, there's 2 of them. Nice, okay. So we're back at 8 now. That's good. That's good. I've only been in that room, like, once before, ever. I didn't really remember what was in there. Oh, there's one here, I think, right? Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. There's some down there, but it's not really worth going in there. It's a death trap. Those little enclosures like that, you don't ever want to go in those. Enemies will spawn in there and they'll trap you and you will just die. Fucking mummies. Out of the way. Okay. We're back at what, 8 coins now, or are we at 9? I forget. Are we at 8 or 9? Alright, I gotta save in this room. It'd be great if I would just not die here. Not dying here would be great. Oh, it appeared early. Okay. Interesting. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Get that shit! I'm gonna try to collect all these coins. Just to see if an extra life appears. It didn't. But that was worth checking. Alright. We're actually not doing bad at all. We're back up to 8 mighty coins and we have 4 lives. So this is actually not bad. Alright. Very easy to die in this particular room. This room is very dangerous. So we gotta play careful here. Okay. Down into the secret maze. This is another area where if we fuck up, we can get screwed over royally. Oh, actually this is a good place to replenish our mighty coins too. We can get, there's an extra one we can get if we take one little side trip. Or actually, we might not even have to do that. Wait, no, do we have to... There's like that one little room in the top right corner. I think we can... Yeah, we'll have to go in there. This room. There's a mighty coin in here. It's not too hard to get. But we can... Yeah, it's right there. What we can do is we can just... For a room like that, the chests stay open. So you can just keep going in and out to despawn the enemies. Like that. And it's pretty safe. If you want to like just open those chests and find out what's in them. So now we're back at 9 mighty coins. Which means we're back on track. Wait, this is... Fuck, I went the wrong way again. God damn it. Why do I keep doing that? Gotta be careful here. I let all the enemies come close on purpose so I'd be able to... Oh no! Oh, did you see that? Oh my god. I saw that was about to happen. I was like, what do I... Oh yeah, just press the coin button again. Get rid of him. Oh, it was like I was a split second away from dying there. I was gonna collect him as a coin, but then he turned back into an enemy just before I could collect him. That was almost really, really bad. Wow. Wow. Well, we actually didn't use that many coins for that room, so we're still in pretty good shape here. Although, my color has gone down pretty fast. It'd be nice if we could save this blue color for the crystal ballroom. It looks like it might wear out before we get there. I think it will. Maybe not. Okay. Alright, we made it. Crap, I need to use one more coin than I wanted to. Oh well. Get 2 more here. I have to use 1 more to escape. Alright, so we're at 5. It's not bad. It's not bad. Alright, we're safe now. Well, we're relatively safe now. If we had... Isn't there a mighty coin in one of those chests? I think there is. Yeah, there it is. If we had died before getting that crystal ball, we would have been fucked. But now that we have it, it's okay to die, because we'll get to keep the crystal ball. We don't have to come back in here again. But I'm going to try to not die, because every life is precious. And we can actually get some extra mighty coins by leaving through the exit of this area. There's 2 right there we can grab, so we're back at 8 now. Really nice if you can get those. Man, we're doing good. This is actually going really well. I think we should have it this time. Unless I do really bad in the final treasure rooms, which is very possible. Crap. God damn it. Why did I do that? Ugh. Well, I fucking fire... Oh, man. I even spent a coin, too, trying to get that coin. It was not worth it. Alright, we'll just... Forget the coins, doesn't matter. Let's just keep going. I'll get that one. Since that guy decided to spawn there and ruin my day. Don't do it. Yeah, okay. So, you notice how that mummy spawns right there, right in front of that door? You have to be... You can take advantage of the fact that the mummies don't have hit detection for like about a half second after they spawn. If you time it right, you have to sort of have a feel for like when the hit detection will start. Ooh, that's fortunate. Alright, this room will be easy. And we might actually be better off, like, not warping too much. Because that way, if we die, we'll lose less progress. And we can sort of brute force our way through these levels more easily if we lose less progress. The dangerous parts are the treasure rooms, not so much the levels themselves. Alright, this is the second outside level. This is the level with the 1-up that I could collect if I wanted to spend some coins. I have 3 lives right now. Do I want to go for it or not? It's a good question. I don't know. I think nah, you know what? Fuck it. I mean, an extra life would be great, but then I'll have to risk my life collecting more coins in the next section, which is dangerous. Do I want to risk my life for, like, do I want to put my life in extreme risk for, like, a 1-up? Well, I'll probably, like, lose a life because of getting that. I don't know if I do. I don't. You know what? I don't. I don't. Fuck it. No. Not worth it. Whoa. No, let's just go. Oh, I got the early P. That's really good. That's really good. Okay. Nice. This level was just perfect. That went perfectly. Oh, there's even an extra life that spawned. Oh my god, this level is the best. Wow, this level is so kind to me. It's like the level is like, hey, why don't you just win? Thanks, level. That's like the best level that ever happened to me. Wow. That's usually the most brutal level in the game. But it was so kind to me. Okay. We don't even need to collect this coin. I gotta remember to, like, not collect it. Usually I grab this coin, but I don't need it right now. So, don't take it. We don't want to... Going to the torture room would basically end the run, so... I'm just gonna keep despawning those guys until I get a better... Yeah, until I get past them. Alright. It would be nice to warp here. Oh, the early P. That's good. On these late treasure rooms... Oh, crap, I messed up getting those 2 coins. Well, whatever. We'll probably fine anyway. Getting the P to appear early is really, really nice on these difficult late treasure rooms here. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just keep warping. Oh, there it is again. It gives you so much time to just collect the bombs. And then the mummies have to respawn. It takes them a second to transform into the dangerous enemies. And by that time, if you're good and fast to clear the room... If you're good at controlling your character, like, you know... There's a lot of randomness to, like, these treasure rooms. There's a lot of RNG. But if you're really good at controlling your character, and you can clear the rooms fast, you can usually get out before anything really bad happens. It's all about... This game is all about, like, learning how to control your character well. And there we go. We basically won now. It should be... As long as I don't fuck up horribly, run the final level. And I have max mighty coins. So as long as I don't fuck up incredibly, incredibly horribly, we should have the best ending locked up now. Like, it's basically a lock. As long as I don't screw up majorly. Wake up, guys! Wake up! Are you ready? You ready? We're about to get the best ending for Mighty Bomb Jack. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna spam coins. See, what makes... Fuck, I should have despawned those guys. Oh, well, whatever, doesn't matter. The thing that makes these final rooms potentially very easy is if you know where to go. If you can just keep chaining the mighty coins over and over again and just keep despawning all the enemies. And if you just do that, so there's, in this chest right here, there's an enemy that will spawn. If you try to do this room normally, this room is extremely dangerous. But if you just turn green, it can't spawn, so you just automatically get this Sphinx. And you just can't, how can you mess up? Like, how can you screw up, you know? You almost can't. You almost can't screw up. Alright. So, I believe it's this one right here. Alright, we did that nicely. We only used one mighty coin in that room. That was very good. Very good. Alright, there's a coin here, I think. And I think there's another one to the right of her. I had to be careful there. One thing you have to be careful about is that you can't do the mighty coin trick. You can't turn green if you're already green. So usually your green form wears off pretty fast, but if you happen to use it and then it runs out and you're still green because you haven't been really jumping, you can get into a situation where you can be screwed. That's something to worry about. But luckily I realized that might happen, so I made an extra jump. Oh fuck. I didn't turn green like I expected to. What happened there? Okay, how many coins do I have left? 5? Okay, I should be fine. There's 1. Hold on a second. Let me just say for a second. This is so. We just did the queen. I should have pointed that out. Did you notice how after the king room was another room, the queen room? I don't know if you noticed, but there was a queen that we collected. So this is the third room. Because we got the first crystal ball, we were able to get to that room. Because we got the second crystal ball, we were able to go to this third room, the princess room. Now, there's a mighty coin in here. I'm trying to where is it again? Fuck, I don't remember where the mighty coin is in this room. The left? I think it's the left box. We probably don't need it anyway. And let's see. I think the blocks for her should be on the right. Like the final walls, it's like left wall, right wall, right wall. Yeah. Okay. We don't want to mess this up, obviously. Let's go ahead and get this. Get that mighty coin. We'll just keep spamming him. I'm gonna play it as safe as we can. And one more time, for safety. Yeah, especially when that bug enemy pops out. That's like the worst. Alright, final room. Now, we've rescued the king, the queen, and the princess. Because we got 5 special coins on top of that, we're able to access this last room, and that's supposed to be the royal treasure. I don't know what it looks like a little, I don't know, a little bug kind of sitting there. But it's supposed to be the royal treasure, apparently. Alright. I'm not going to take any chances. We're going to just despawn all of these fuckers. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Uh-oh. I only have 1 coin left. Well, that's fine. Alright. Let the victory music play here. And use our last coin, and that's it. Now that we've gotten the best ending, the entire pyramid is going to wipe away now. So we get a little different ending text this time. King Pamela was moved to tears with pleasure seeing it. Jack found out and shouted, "Father!" And that's the best ending. The better your ending, the more of the pyramid clears away. So if you get the best one, you clear away the entire pyramid. Alright, so our GDV is 70. The GDV, it stands for General Deviation. Solomon's Key had the same thing. It's like the scoring mechanism in this game. It's really weird the way it works. For some reason, it starts at 47. Like, if you just play and just die immediately, you'll get a score of 47. You can't get less than 47. Usually, you end up, like, no matter... Usually, if you don't win the game, if you, like, get a game over, you don't get, like, much higher than the low 50s. If you do really good, you can get as high as the 70s. And to get higher than that, I think you have to score, like, a lot of points or something. But who would ever do that? I mean, I like this game, but not that much. Yeah. All right, so let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys the 4 endings back to back. I have a little thing called the magic of save states. So this is the first ending again, with only rescuing the king. It's actually kind of cool when you watch all 4 endings back to back, because it like tells a story kind of. The curse of Beelzebub has been solved, and peace has again come to the world. That's nice. If you rescue the king and the queen, you get this. Jack will be honored forever as the hero who rescued the king and queen. Great! And you see you got more of the pyramid that time. If you get the king, the queen, and the princess, you get this ending. Jack and the princesses got married and a baby was born. He is destined to fight the world peace someday. Great! And then, of course, if you get everything, you get the ending we just saw, where the king. It's kind of weird how obscure that is, because who would ever? I kind of wish that instead of getting like the different, I wish that it added to it instead of like replacing it, so that like if you got the best ending, you would get all 4 of those text messages. Like if it like kind of just fit it all on the screen there, it would have been better. But that's like the full ending if you get like all 4 endings. So that's it. That's it. This Mighty Bomb Jack. It's just a really cool game. Would you guys rate Mighty Bomb Jack? I gave it an 8. I really like the game a lot. I could almost even maybe give it a 9, but I think 8 is a good score for it. It's the first Famicom game with multiple endings. Is it? It might be. No, I think there was another game that had a bad ending and a good ending. Wasn't there? Hold on, let me look at the list. The first Famicom game with multiple endings. That doesn't seem right. I feel like there is at least one more. Let me see. Xarian, Galaga, Formation Z, Space Invaders, Lode Runner. No. Ninja Kun, Jack and Pop, Dig Duck, Flappy, Wrecking Crew, Spartan X. No. Hyper Olympics, Star Force, Elevator Action. A lot of these games have no ending. Fuel Combat. No. Road Fighter, Zippy Door, Door, Super Radiant. Robot Block, Frontline, Tower of Duraga. Tower of Duraga just has one ending. Astro Robot Saga. No. 10-Yard Fight, Battlescape. Challenger has one ending. All these games have no ending. Protopia just has the one. I don't think it has. Yeah, it just has the one ending. Yeah, maybe it is. Might be. I think there was something else though. Legend of Zelda just has the one. Well, I guess Zelda sort of has 2 endings actually. I mean, if you beat the second quest, you get a different message at the end. Something like you're like the ultimate player or something like that. No, I guess it would have to be Zelda. I think it's Zelda. No, unless I'm missing something else. Because Zelda technically has 2 endings, I guess if you count that. But to have multiple endings to this extent, or I guess multiple endings that are influenced by like different things you do in the game, it could be the... Yeah, no, I guess it probably is the first game like that. Yeah. Like to have multiple endings based on like finding like how many of the secrets you found in the game, or like based on the things you do. Like getting a second ending for like a second quest is like a little different. So yeah, it's the first game like that, I guess. It's a really cool game in like a lot of ways. So yeah, I think the game is great. I even like the music. You know, the music is a little repetitive, but it really grows on you the more you play it. And it is cool that the secret sections have like different themes and stuff. And I mean, it's not great, but it's good enough for me. And you know, the game, I just think the game is just really fun. It feels really good to play. Again, if you go into Mighty Bomb Jack not knowing anything about the game, it will seem really like one of those really simple kind of basic kind of just really hard arcade style but the more you learn about the game and its secrets and like its mechanics, it's just too bad that a lot of the really cool mechanics of the game are hidden. Like there's a lot of awesome mechanics in Mighty Bomb Jack. Even the coins, which is like an excellent risk reward type of power up that you have control of, like it gives you, it's also one of the first games that gives you a power up that you can store and use. I mean, Gay no Kitaro had that as well, but like, think about like in Super Mario Brothers, if you could take a star and then you could store it and then press a button and use the star at any time. That would be pretty interesting. And what if you could store 3 stars and you could chain them? That would be, it's kind of like that. So I don't know, like it just has a lot of really cool mechanics. And it also feels really good to play. To be fair, the random spawning enemies, especially in the later levels when it starts to get really fast and crazy, it can feel unfair, but you just have to play through the levels fast. If you play through the levels fast, if you're good at the game and you can play through them fast enough, most of the time you can avoid the unfair. The longer you play and the worse you are at the game, the more likely you are to get into a fucked up situation. You also have to know like where to not go. Don't get tempted to like go into like an enclosed. Whatever you do, don't go into enclosed spaces. But yeah, it's a hidden gem. Like enough. I mean, people know about the game, but enough people don't know about it. I would definitely call it a hidden gem. All right, so we don't have time to go to Gradius, unfortunately. We'll have to save Gradius for the next stream. We got to play through 5 games, 4 games, and we beat 2 of them, so not bad. I feel pretty good about it. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. And I might be back. I'll be back soon, and we'll do some more. We'll do Gradius and some more Famicom games, and maybe we'll play a little bit of Dragon Quest as well, because that's coming up real soon. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.